After the SEC filed a lawsuit against Binance, Bitcoin continues to struggle to recover after the surge to the downside. In this video, we're going to be jumping down into the technical analysis of a BTC, taking a look at what's been going on most recently and what I kind of expect to happen next. As I get into this video, if you find it useful and informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe. Tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will not miss another video update. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, check it out, linked in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free, and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. Let's just jump right down into this video, okay? So we're going to be taking a look at smart money concepts, which is the chart that you see in front of you. We'll also take a look at Elliott wave theory, and if we have a chance, we'll take a look at that macro view as well. So here we have Bitcoin paired up with USDT on the 1 hour chart, and Binance is our data source. However, I'm starting to think that we may have to start shifting our charts over to a different data source in the kind of coming weeks and months. And again, because the SEC seem to be hellbent on kind of attacking different cryptocurrency exchanges for ludicrous things such as calling Cardano ADA a security, for example, then we have to kind of consider maybe trying to find a different or a new exchange of sorts. And on the channel, I'm really into BitGet. BitGet is kind of my go-to platform at the moment for all things kind of trading, whether that is leverage-based trading or spot-based trading. Now, we are affiliated with BitGet in the same way that we are affiliated with Bybit and we're affiliated with 𝗕𝗘𝗪 and so forth. But I really do prefer how BitGet's platform is set up. It's my personal preference. It's the one that I do use going forward. So I used to be really big on Binance. Binance used to be my go-to platform, but I have made that pivot, and you know what? I don't regret it, and I don't actually miss Binance. So if you're on the hunt for a new exchange that requires no KYC and has a lot of different trading pairs that is continuously growing and has the user in mind, then why not check out BitGet? Checking it out and clicking the affiliate link in the description below will allow you to get and take advantage of some fantastic deposit rewards up to $8,000. There's a whole host of different tasks and things you have to do in order to kind of achieve that, but well worth kind of taking advantage of these offers that are only available on our affiliate link in the description below. Now, if you do use that link and you do actively use the futures USDT trading pair and you're an active leverage-based trader, well, then you could be automatically entered into the BitGet and Cheeky Crypto trading competition that we hold down in our Discord server. This happens every single week, and the person who has the best ROI percentage gain on that week, Monday to Sunday, will automatically win 100 USDT. Now, this is a small competition that we are offering. We are funding it. Cheeky Crypto. It's not affiliated with anyone else. It's not affiliated with BitGet. It's not affiliated with YouTube, for example. This is something that we are doing ourselves down in our Discord server. We're starting it off with $100 a week, but we'd like to grow this to 500, 1,000, 10,000, and so forth. The more people that actively use our affiliate link in the description below to trade, the bigger this will become. Okay, so why not check it out if that's of interest to you? If you're actively trading, you could actually potentially win based on your ROI percentage for the week. As you can see, the current week going at the moment, 153% is in first place, and you can keep track of everything that is going on. So there's a couple of reasons why I like BitGet. I like BitGet because it is a fantastic platform, really intuitive and easy to use, and it has a lot of different trading pairs and all that kind of good stuff. Some good fantastic offers that are available for new people to sign up on, and if you are an existing user, then you obviously have our trading competition that you can take advantage of, as well as many other competitions that come up from time to time with much larger pools as well. So why not check that out? Let's jump back down into the charts and yeah, talk about what's going on with Bitcoin, right? Because with the SEC going after Binance, it does mean that there's a lot of people that are going to be looking for new exchanges. With BitGet, there's no KYC, and I really do like that feature. So here we can see that the aftermath of that lawsuit, cryptocurrency has gone down into new lower lows. Now, Bitcoin has not gone down into a new lower low, but many of the altcoins have, right? And we can see that that happens during bearish times, not bullish times. Now, it was obviously a very fragile market. We've been talking about it for quite some time. It feels like Bitcoin has actually held up reasonably well considering, but I think there's more to the story here than what meets the eye. I think it's an inevitability that eventually a lot of the Bitcoin holders, which are unfortunately retail, will end up having to sell off their assets when they lose their jobs and they start to have to basically survive and have to make a decision, keep your crypto or keep your house. And then these are unfortunate things that I think are going to unfold. We'll see little bits from time to time. In fact, I saw someone in our Discord server yesterday, and I do feel sorry for these individuals. So it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. It simply, unfortunately, is the world that we're living in at the moment. Now, with the price action here, we can see that we have a bearish structure that is confirmed bearish. Okay, that hasn't changed. We haven't flipped into a bullish state of play or anything like that. We are, of course, coiling up here. If I can show this, we have ourselves some higher highs and we have ourselves some higher lows. And well, that's not a good recipe in my opinion. This is a continuation pattern and it's running out of momentum. We were overbought just a second ago on this 1 hour chart, overbought on the 4 hour chart, taking it to the 8 hour or heading up to the overbought range as well. 12 hour, yeah, it can go down or up. That was a little bit inconclusive. Same with the 16, 20. Daily can actually go down a bit as well, and weekly can still continue to go down. So although I'm expecting a move to the upside, it doesn't look like it's going to happen right away, and it looks like Bitcoin here might actually just be looking to bounce on this low line and then come back up a little bit. So as you can kind of see on our 1 hour chart, we find ourselves basically getting consolidated down on equilibrium, and more than likely we're going to get rejected. I don't see a surge up towards the 200 EMA. It's possible, but you know, we'll have to kind of see if that one does actually materialize. That would put us at about 26,229, but ultimately I'm thinking breakdown, retest the lows, and then basically rally back up to the highs, I think, of this trend line. So for the most part, I'm not expecting anything major from Bitcoin here. Now it's possible that later in the week, for example, we come down here, we come up towards this range here, we might find ourselves with some kind of breakout of this range at a later date, specifically probably Wednesday. So tomorrow, maybe, possibly. It's really hard to say because we don't really know what the Fed is going to do. A lot of people are saying that they're going to pause. If they pause, then Bitcoin could potentially rally quite hard, and it could be a pretty significant surge to the upside. If, of course, they do a 0.25 interest rate hike, then we're probably going to be breaking down out of here. Now, the probability of this is a break to the downside, but it's not a guarantee. When we're up in higher highs and higher lows, we can, of course, get a break to the upside. And a break to the upside can actually come quite high here. It doesn't have to move all that way down, and we could be looking 27, possibly, you know, I'd say probably 27 K if that is to see a break to the upside there. So we're 26K right now, so you could add $1,000 to the price action potentially, but it'd be interesting to kind of see how that plays out. Okay, so at the moment we're in a bearish structure, and it doesn't look strong where we are at the moment. Moving over into the Elliott wave theory side of things, we can potentially see a move up higher. So we can see here we'd have this idea that we can break out of that range up towards 27K a little. Let's go ahead and just see where that could potentially go. Yeah, so it's actually not quite 27, so you'd see it right in here. Basically 26,460 and 26,666. Okay, so that would basically be that range right in there. That would be your C wave move. So if you are to break anywhere, that's the break that you have, and then we get rejected from there. Ultimately, that then still leaves us in our bearish structure as well, because we haven't broken any of these local highs either. So from an Elliott wave theory point of view, it looks like there is still potential for that move to the upside, and at the same time as that, it looks like we've also finished these little micro movements right here and right in here, so we might actually have to correct down before that happens. So it's going to be an interesting time for Bitcoin. I think this is a choppy sideways ranging market that is going to essentially be very difficult to read. Wouldn't want to personally trade this one until we kind of get close to an end of a structure. Okay, once we have an end of a structure, then we can trade it with a more profitable way. So for example, in this C wave range here, we might want to short the market, right? We might short this here, put in our stop loss just above the swing highs of these moves, and then go ahead and take ourselves down lower than this one. Gives us a 305 risk reward ratio, right? And so if we think about that, that could potentially even go down much deeper as well, because we could potentially see another 5-wave structural move to the downside at that point. So I personally wouldn't be trading long here. Our structure is bearish, as we have from Smart Money Concepts. Then we want to kind of go with the trend and with that direction. So we want to go with the structure, which is bearish. So we want to short the market, not go long on the market. And so yeah, so if we do come up to this range, entry on the low side, stop loss above the highs, and then TP being way below the swing lows. Get good risk reward ratio. Now, I'm not going to trade it until we have confirmation of all of that, but that's an indication as to kind of what I might be thinking. Now, from our weekly time frame, we have actually got some interesting things right here. We can see that we're still finding support on that 50 EMA, but if we do lose that and we close below the 50 EMA, then we are likely to continue this move to the downside. At the moment, we're still holding the line, so all okay-ish from the weekly time frame at the moment. The monthly, on the other hand, is progressing up towards overbought, and we obviously did get rejected from these high ranges, so not looking great from the monthly time frame. So we probably have got a fair bit of time to the downside on BTC here. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this video right there. If you have found it useful, informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. If you're new, subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and guys, I'll catch you all in the next one.
We are not financial advisors. None of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.